We're going to now move on to the woman of the hour who has brought us together in this very moment, Miss Mary Apollo, for the founder of Four Directions. We're so thankful to you, Miss Mary Apollo, for all the incredible work that you're doing, the banner that you're lifting up for us youth to keep running our race regardless of all odds. Over to you, ma'am, to give your opening remarks.
Thank you so much, Tatenda. Ladies and gentlemen, estimated guests, young African professional youth, then the awardees, all the youth from around the globe. Good morning. Welcome to our celebration of today. My name is Mary Apollo. I am from South Sudan. I'm a youth ambassador. I'm the founder for Four Direction, and I lead a group of young African professional youth in the diaspora. I'm based in the US. Today, I'm honored to welcome you to our celebration of Dr. Martin Luther King Four Direction African Diaspora Leadership Award 2024. It's bring a great pleasure to join billions around the world who are celebrating the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Day, but we don't stop there. We are also recognize our outstanding, talented leaders in the African community who have gone beyond uplifting the ancestral land and also did work for the communities here in the US. These remarkable individuals have become shining beacon for hope, proudly embodying the virtues of the great man we are celebrating today. Just like Dr. Martin Luther King, their action reflects a commitment to peace, nonviolence, and inclusion in the African communities across the diaspora. Our selection committee worked diligently to establish the criteria of the MLK recipient awards of the organizations, and these are some of the criteria. Embedding Martin Luther King legacy in character, action with a commitment to fairness and equity. Advocating actively for peace and working towards establishing sustained peace within the African context. Also providing evidence of concentrate examples of individual impact and effort towards building better progressive society. Demonstrating leadership and creativity. In final, awardees have exceeded these criteria, showcasing exceptional leadership and creativity on the global stage, empowering millions and inspiring a lot of young people. Allow me briefly to share my dream of a better life. Growing up in Sudan, I went through hardship on the society and on the cultural norms, also for my expectation as a young female and the roles that I'm supposed to play in the community. I discovered a passion into leadership in the age of 17. Despite struggling of my gender and age, I perceived work in media, organizing young people, and also I was able to represent the young female in the international platform, people who haven't get the opportunity to represent their voices. My journey led me to pursue education, and I graduated from university. In 2016, I came to the United States to do a fellowship funded by the State Department, which brought me to develop my skills, to help me build the inclusive society that I want. Inspired by Dr. Martin Luther King Library, the first place that I visit when I arrived to the United States, a need for young leaders in Africa, I found it Four Direction. These organizations aim to empower young people, especially vulnerable groups like youth and women, by providing resources and training through initiatives like the Global Emergency Disaster Responder Network. We mobilize youth globally to address critical issues such as COVID-19, climate change, and human rights violation. Our platform continues to evolve, connecting a diverse group of young people, showcasing emerging and established leaders, and mobilize youth worldwide. In the last 3 years, we have collaborated with the local and international NGOs, government agencies, and organizations like the United Nations, the World Bank. We did some work with the State Department, the African Union, and also UNICEF and many other organizations. As we honor our awardee today, let us celebrate those who go beyond in inspiring a new generation of leaders. I encourage organizations to recognize and support emerging leaders genuinely representing Africans. Together, let us dedicate ourselves to making Africa a great continent, a blessing to the human race. Congratulations to our awardees, and thank you to the UN Assistant Secretary General, our partner, and also the member, all the World for Direction and the Youth Association worldwide. Let us keep our dedication alive, working towards a bright future for Africans. Thank you and God bless you. Happy Martin Luther King Day. But before I conclude, actually, I want us to take 1 minute of grief of our father, one of our mentor, Dr. Ambassador Fudai Mansouri, that we lost during the COVID. And he is the one who founded the Global Emergency Disaster Responder, and he inspired us, and he was helping to bring a example of young leaders to the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Mary. And we say rest in peace to the legacy of the late ambassador. And we're truly grateful for how he led and inspired many youth and the people around the globe. May his legacy live on, and may his soul continue to rest in peace. Ms. Mary, I am truly inspired by the incredible work that you have been doing. I am in awe of the young woman you are and how you continue to inspire and empower young African people across the diaspora and in the African continent. Thank you for all the work that you're doing, and may you be comforted and encouraged in knowing that we're all here, rallying behind you to support your dream, to support your vision until we become the change we want to see in our community. With that being said, I also hand it over back to